Dzień dobry, ciao, hola, assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? It's Ken at 10. If you haven't been here before, then thank you for tuning in. Ken at 10 comes on every day, every weekday that is. We are estate agents based in Southwest London, Southwest 16 to be precise. And we talk about all things selling, letting, general market, and what's going on really. How are you today? You had a nice weekend? I've had a busy one, but enjoyed it. Always nice to get out and have a run of a weekend. Slept really well last night, so I feel really kind of fired up and ready to go today. Just about to go into our morning meeting. We have a meeting every Monday to make sure everybody knows what's going on and we can drive towards our targets and do the absolute best for our clients. And got a lovely call from a lady that has real class in her taste in decoration, in my view. You know, when you look at something and you think, well, I wouldn't have thought of that color. I would have thought that would look horrible. But actually, when you look at it, you think, yeah, that's really classy. One of those. And I said to her, I think you've got real class. She said, you're classy, was my comment actually. And she said, we're not, Ken. I love that modesty. Good morning, the jungle. How you doing, guys? Apart from that, yeah, interesting week this week. We've had lots of viewings, very busy over the weekend. Good few viewings coming in. Lots of new property coming on the market. I didn't know I'd had an EA Masters win. I haven't looked at it yet, the jungle. Tell me, what did we win? I must look at it. Thank you. Apparently we won an award in the EA Masters. I wasn't sure we would because we don't actually subscribe to it. But yeah, good stuff. So yeah, apart from that, busy day. Not as many offers as we would like coming through. Slight stiffening in the market maybe. Oh, thanks for the link, guys. I will have a look at that in a moment. And yeah, in terms of the market, everything's okay. Things are still selling, particularly in the mid-ranges still. The first-time buyer stock, not quite as popular as the upper end. And in terms of the market generally, just looking at a few headlines here, one of the things that's interesting is that London rents are dropping significantly. And it shouldn't be any surprise, really. I mean, they've risen across the southwest, and it's mostly in central London where they've dropped. And it's that donut-shaped recovery we've talked about, isn't it? Where everybody around the edges of London is actually achieving pretty much the same as they were before. But because people are commuting from home, they're staying in those peripheral areas and maybe not commuting in so much, or maybe not requiring to be right smack bang in the middle of London. Scramble for three-bedroom homes. Well, this goes on from what we were saying, really. There's a headline this week, according to Zoopla, that the scramble for space with three-bedroom suburban homes selling fastest of all property types. And this is about getting away from flats particularly, isn't it? You know, and my heart goes out to you if you're in the middle of this EWS1 scandal. And it is a scandal, you know, just reading the weekend again. I remember when we looked at it here some weeks ago and said, this is going to blow into a national scandal. And sure enough, here it is. And there are many, many people now trapped inside their homes. And it must be so awful on top of everything else to have that. So my heart goes out to you if you're in that situation. Now, in terms of what we got on this week, we're looking at several valuations today, lots tomorrow, and then lots of work to do with feedback to vendors and things like that. We always like to make sure that our clients know exactly what's going on, what people are saying, seeing if we need to look at the marketing, you know, the three P's, as we call them, you know, price, promotion, and presentation. If you've got presentation right and you've got your promotion right, in other words, does it look right? Is your agent doing the marketing job right? Then is the price right? If you've got those three things right, then you should be getting action, you should be selling. And if you're not, then you probably need to see a local professional agent in your area. If it's in this area, then that's us. And do come and talk to us when you're ready. Apart from that, the weather here is rather grey and overcast, actually, and it's quite cold. It really does feel like the winter's kicked in. I did notice over the weekend all the leaves are going all autumnal now. I do rather like that, actually. A couple of things coming up as well. We're going to get the veterinary surgery locally back online, the Norbury Pet Health Centre. They're going to help us to show how we can look after our cats in lockdown. Let's hope another lockdown doesn't come, by the way. But yeah, they're going to show us a live with a cat, and we're going to show you how you can look after your pets and make sure that they're healthy and well. We've also got the Norbury Lawn Tennis Centre are going to come on and do an interview with us, which I look forward to. Now, every year, the Norbury LTC do a massive firework display, and everyone locally looks forward to it. And this year, unfortunately, they can't do it. So we thought it'd be great to have them live on the show and give them a bit of exposure, because obviously must be really struggling right now, like any other business. And you know, we love to support the local businesses. So if you're a local business in our area, then you know we will help you. Just let us know. We'll have you live on for an interview, promote it through our channels, and make sure you're making the best of what's a difficult time. Because, you know, times are dark, aren't they? You know, and I heard a saying this morning, which I thought was really apt, which was, you know, in the darkest of spaces, we need the brightest of lights. And hopefully we're shining bright here. And I hope if you're able, you're shining a bright light and keeping the optimism going and fueled and driving on as best you can. So I hope you and your family are staying safe and well. That's it for Ken at 10 today. We'll be back same time tomorrow for another Ken at 10. Take care.